Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jimmy Got Soul. We are here with a video, and you already know what time it is. It's the review for the PS Portal. Is it worth it? Is it garbage? Is it trash? What are the good things about it? What are the bad things about it? We're going to get into all that in this video. But without further ado, let's hit the intro. Alright guys, so with the Portal review, I wanted to take my time with it. I wanted to take it in different environments, see what would happen, see what my experience was, and give my viewpoint on the Portal. I've seen many videos from now until since it came out that people are having bad issues with it. Some has even had their Portal break already. I've seen some that they loved it. I've seen some that hated it. They're returning it. They're selling it. I've heard a lot of stuff. Does the Portal do this? Does the Portal do that? Is it a PS Vita? Is it a PSP? We have to understand that this is an accessory tied to your PlayStation. It acts like a screen mirror. Once you get over that point, the Portal's for you. Now, the couple things that I did notice off the bat, just from appearance-wise, that it feels great in the hands. It feels really good. The one thing that I did notice too is that the analog sticks on them are small and they feel real cheap. They're not the same ones as the ones you have on your DualSense that are pretty huge. These here are very small, but it's not a big deal. I think that's just basically to cut costs. Given the price point's $200, you can't complain too much. Another bad thing that I ran into is that the back of the unit where the screen is, it gets kind of warm. So I did know that with having it on for maybe an hour or two, that it started to get warm. Nothing happened with the screen or anything like that, or if it starts to malfunction or anything like that. None of that happened. It just got real warm to the touch. Another thing about how it feels great in the hands. It feels real good. I thought that because of the 8-inch screen here that this thing was going to be all wide and bulky and hard to hold and things like that. No, it feels good. It feels great in the hand. The screen, the 1080 screen, looks really good. You can't really tell it's a 1080 screen. I'm not going to go far and say, oh, it looks 4K or, you know, OLED or anything like that. But for the size of this screen, it is a really good screen resolution. I think Sony got it right as far as the size of it. The screen is not too big. It's not too small. That was one of my issues with remote play when it came to having my phone. It just felt so small. And then my iPad felt so big when I took it. So for me, this here is perfect. Sony is not going to get past this slander though. My real test was this weekend. I went out of town to see how would the Portal perform outside of my house, in a hotel, or on my hotspot. The answer is, it didn't. It didn't work at all. The hotel that I was in had one of those bypass, you know, web pages that you have to go through. I know there are some workarounds on that thing. I didn't bring my laptop. I wasn't fooling with it. And I must have had a terrible reception inside of the hotel, because I even tried using my hotspot. It did not work at all. It would not connect to my hotspot. It wouldn't do anything. So I don't know if it was a PlayStation issue that was going on, because I did try my G Cloud and my phone to try to sign in remote play, and just nothing. I couldn't get anything to work. So I'll have to test that part again when I go on another trip to see what will happen and if it would actually work. But that was kind of a bummer, because that was one of the main reasons why I actually got the Portal and wanted to get it at that particular time, because I knew I was going on a trip, and that I knew that if this is what it's supposed to be, this is going to work out perfect. It did not. Thankfully, I brought my Nintendo Switch. I had just got the new Mario Wonder game, and that helped me through. But as far as connecting and everything goes, no, it was terrible. So I would like to know what your interactions were when you stepped outside, or if you stepped outside the house, or if you went over somewhere the last weekend or so, or before then if you used it, how your experience was, but mine was not a good experience. I wanted to try something because I heard that you couldn't do it. In the situation that I had, I kind of ordered another one by mistake. So I do have 2 of them. I have 2 portals here. Now I wanted to see if I could hook both of these portals up to my PlayStation 5 and will it actually work. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can hook up more than one portal to your PS5. You just cannot play them simultaneously. It's going to kick one of the portals out and take over on the other, which sucks because if you had a couple people around or you want to have a LAN party or anything like that, like the old days, you cannot do that with the portal. Once you activate one, it's on, it's running, it's fine. Once you turn on the other one, it's going to say someone else is using this particular device or this particular profile, and it's not going to work. If it's going to take over the new portal, it's going to kick the portal that you were using out. So you can only use one at a time. You cannot use 2. I tried it multiple times. I tried it in different scenarios, but having 2, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. Now, let's get into some of the accessories that I got for this thing. Now, I did get some handle grips here. It just goes right over your joystick there, which is perfect, so you don't have to get all that grease and oil that could be on your fingers onto your white part of your controller. I think I got these for like 10 bucks off Amazon, which wasn't a bad deal. It has the grips at the back, these rigid grips, which makes it a little more comfortable holding for those long play periods. I have a full equipped cover guard on this one. It covers the entire system. I didn't want to take any chances of the screen cracking or anything like that. I put a screen protector on my device as well too, and I did get some caps for my sticks here, my analog sticks. I don't like them. I don't like the way they feel. Again, this is already small enough. But yeah, these are the accessories that I got, and I got all these off of Amazon. I think they were no more than 20 bucks. I still have to give me a carrying case, which I want to stick my game in once I'm done. I don't like leaving my games everywhere and having it laying around and worrying about the screen getting cracked. When I'm done, I like to put my things up, put them away so that nothing bothers me. But yeah, as far as the gameplay goes, I did play online. We played some Madden online. I didn't have any issues when it came to Madden and playing Madden online. There was no stuttering going on there. I tried a couple of matches. It worked just fine. Now, for a game like NBA 2K, there was a slight lag going on with NBA 2K. I could not get my shot timing down, but everything else was kind of fine. It was just like a split hair off. So that was one of the issues that I've noticed when it came to gameplay in video games, especially with NBA 2K. I've tried a couple of different more games to see how those work, and yeah, I had no issues at all. I moved up and down the house to make sure that it wasn't just because I was maybe near my router. I have no issues throughout the whole entire house of any stuttering or anything like going on. I'm not sure what other issues someone may have. I do know that they did say if you have something downloading in the background, it can cause your resolution to go down on your screen. I didn't have that issue. I mean, I wouldn't say I have the best internet, but I have a decent speed internet, so maybe that's why. I know someone said that they replaced their router and it worked perfectly fine then. Could be a routing issue, but still, if you're paying $200 for something and Sony's advertising that it needs basically minimum internet speed, you shouldn't have to go out and replace your router or replace different things or your network settings or anything like that to get this thing to work. For the price point of $200, I don't think I made a bad investment. If I ever was to not play this thing in the next 6 months or so, I don't think Sony pricing this thing at $200 is a bad thing. If they price this thing at $400 or $500 or the price of what a PlayStation would cost, this would definitely be a no for me. But for $200, it's not that bad. Wireless earbuds and those type of things, I'm probably going to pounce on that too. I'm not spending how much I pay for the actual system for wireless earbuds. So basically what I've been using is either a headset that's powered on, or I use some actual wired earbuds. That's about it. That's another thing too. It doesn't have Bluetooth for your particular headset that you may have at home. If you have a wireless headset, it will not work. So you either have to get into Sony's ecosystem of the over-the-ear headset or the earbuds, but those things are expensive. I don't think they're worth the price, just like some people may think that the Portal's not worth the price. But yeah, man, since I had the Portal, I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of frustrations. I know it's not going to be, you know, the greatest out of the box. It's going to take some time. I'm pretty sure Sony's going to listen to some of our opinions and some of the things that we've seen out there, and I'm pretty sure they're kind of aware of it too. Hopefully we'll start getting some updates. Hopefully we can start getting this thing to be running and being powerful. Yes, I know I can go out and go get a Steam Deck for a little bit more. I was interested in the Portal because it's just something that I'm into. It's my preference. G Cloud doesn't have a screen like this, and the screen doesn't look like this. So yeah, if I had to score this Portal out of 10, right now, I would give this an 8. There's a lot of things, and that's me being generous with giving them an 8. There's a lot of things that I see that's wrong, but those things that I see that are wrong can be corrected easily with a couple updates. As far as being able to travel around the house, some people have been able to travel outside and play their games. Here where I'm at, it's freezing cold, so I'm not going outside doing anything. But sometimes just being in the bed, chilling, you can play your game, get a couple hours of gaming in before you go to sleep. This thing is for you. But, you know, tell me your experience. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, tell me what you don't like. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Again, it's your boy Jimmy Got Soul. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you watched this video, if you liked this video, if you commented, if you enjoyed it, I greatly appreciate it. Until then, we'll see you at the next video. Peace.